Fat grafting to breast versus breast implant. Which is a better option for breast augmentation? We get a lot of queries for enhancing the size of the bust or the breast, and the two major options that exist are either fat grafting to the breast or breast augmentation using breast implants. So in today's video, I'll tell you 10 different points on which you can decide which is a better option for you. Hello friends, I'm Dr. Ankit Gupta. I'm a plastic surgeon practicing in Delhi, and today we'll discuss breast augmentation. So to start off, I'll discuss breast fat grafting. Breast fat grafting is nothing but taking out fat from any part of your body and processing it and then injecting it into the breast to increase the size of your breast. So the advantages of breast fat grafting are: number one, that it is your natural product. Compared to breast augmentation using implant, it is something synthetic. We use silicone implants. In fat grafting, we are using your own body fat, so the chances of rejections are almost negligible. Number two, it can be repeated multiple times. So, for instance, we have done a 200 ml of fat grafting to one breast, and after 6 months you want even more, we can add more fat to your breast. So, you can have a repeated breast fat grafting, and then you get a 400 ml breast, and then again you can get it repeated after 6 months. You can increment the value after every 6 months. Whereas compared to the breast implant, if I have to change the volume, I have to replace that implant and I have to put a new implant every time if I have to change the size of the implant. Number three, and the most important, fat grafting is permanent, so that whatever fat is accepted by your body will remain for life. Compared to breast implant, it remains there for about 10 to 15 years, after which it is recommended you either get them replaced or you remove them and get fat grafting done. Another advantage for fat grafting is that it can be used as a added procedure. For instance, you are going for liposuction for your tummy area or your liposuction of your thigh area. Instead of throwing away that fat, we can use that fat to augment the size of your breast. Whereas breast implant surgery is like a complete different surgery in which we are specifically operating you for a breast implant. Now, when I come to breast augmentation using implants, what are the specific advantages of implants? So the major benefits are: number one, the size of the implant is very specific. So if I want, say for instance, 300 ml of increment in my one breast, so if I take an implant of 300 ml, it will give me exactly 300 ml of increase in the size of the breast, compared to fat grafting, in which if I put 300, only 50% of the fat will survive. So if somebody has wants 300 ml, there's a limit to which that I can put. So again, in implant, the sizes that can be increased are much more compared to fat grafting. The third advantage is that even if you are a very thin girl, thin lady, and you don't have a lot of fat in your body, we can always use an implant in your case. The another advantage is, although their breast implants are not exactly inside the breast, they are just below the breast or they are just below the muscle of the chest. So it is actually separate from the breast, and assessment of your breast is very easy even in future. So breast is different, breast is separate from the implant. Whereas in fat grafting, although we put fat just below the breast or just up between the skin and the breast tissue, some amount of fat does enter into the breast and causes some amount of problem in diagnosing or in assessing your breast conditions later on. So if I come to a conclusion to what is exactly good for you, so if you are a very thin girl, you don't have a lot of body fat, then breast augmentation using implant is a better option. If you are looking for a very high increase in breast volume, for instance say 250, 300, 350, 400 in a single sitting, breast implant is a better option for you. But in case you want something natural, you want something from your body, you are looking for a slight increment, you are otherwise heavy and you would prefer getting liposuction, and that fat which we harvest, if possible, can be used to augment your breast, then fat grafting to the breast is a better option. So with all this knowledge, you can always choose which is a better option, but I would sincerely recommend you to see a plastic surgeon, get yourself examined and get a proper consultation before you decide what you want. We have made separate videos on what exactly is fat grafting for breast and what is breast augmentation using implants. To know those details, you can see the description and click on those videos. To see more videos on plastic surgery or to know more, you can always contact us or you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.